Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. This is the Beechcraft Corporation D18S Twin Beech. And it's an older aircraft. I actually seen one of these in real life, and we filmed it in a short video way back. And it was really cool. We saw it up close at a private airport in Florida. And here we are on the ground right now. We're going to do a test flight with this and check it out. I bought this aircraft a while back. I planned on doing a stream with it, and I have never succeeded in that yet, but we will do that shortly. So let's go ahead and get inside the aircraft, check it out. I absolutely love this aircraft. I have flew it off stream. I don't think I ever did do a stream with it. However, here it is, man. This is just a really cool aircraft in person and in the stream as well. Beautiful plane, super nostalgic tail dragger, as you can see here, and I cannot wait to get this up in the air and fly. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and jump inside. Now, this is just my opinions of this aircraft. You know, everybody's has their own thing, so just I love this plane though. This is so cool, and the views are just outstanding. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started up before I start drooling on myself. Just being in this plane just makes me happy. I don't know why. I love it. Alright, let's go put the navigational beacon on. Strobes can come on, and let's turn everything up and running here. We'll add fuel mixture up. Props can go up. We'll put this to power setting to idle. Alright, gears down. Left tank. Let's see. I don't know if these tanks are already on or not. We'll leave it as is. See if it will start up for us. Let's see if we can get the fuel pump. Might already be put on here. See, make sure that we. Oops, did not want to do that. Oh, what is this? Fuel pump boost, huh? A starter button. Very interesting. Pretty cool aircraft, nevertheless. Avionics are just coming up here. Oh, check this out. We got some lighting at the top panel here. Oh man, this plane is so cool. So cool. This is going to be a fun flight. Let's go ahead and look at the smoke coming out. Oh yeah. I think these are oil modes are on. Do we have cow flaps in? Brake. Alright, so the fuel is definitely already on in there. Right cow flap. Left. Okay, so that's the cow flaps there. As you can see on the sides of the engines there. I'll leave them open until takeoff, and then we'll go ahead and close them up. This is such a cool airplane. Wow. Alright, let's go ahead and see how it flies. See how it handles. We'll fly it up, do a stall test with it, see if it's recoverable, and how it flies. Should be pretty interesting here. Just doing a test here. Altimeter set on the ground here. Dual tail. Ah, that's so cool. Bring up some power in here. Brakes should be off now. You hear that? We do have to watch one thing with this aircraft. It does tend to come up, you see, when you brake. That's the one thing about this aircraft that you have to be aware of. So you just want to make sure that you don't brake too hard. So when you're landing it, you got to keep that in mind too, because this tail dragger will come up on you. You don't want to mess up the engines, and I've done it before, trust me. So we're gonna do a very, very, very low, and when we brake here, I don't want to go too crazy with it. I think the window's open too, which is pretty cool. But don't open them during flight. I accidentally did that one time and it crashes the aircraft. Super cool airplane. I love this plane. They got a bunch of different livers, which I'll show at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are still watching by then, set one notch of flaps in there. You can hear the flaps coming down inside the aircraft. Super cool. Really being gentle with it. The braking there. That wheel on the back wants to come up so fast, and I don't like that about that. Okay. I think we should be lined up there. Okay.
Tower Liberty 757 at runway tree 4 ready for departure, straight out departure.
Liberty 757 altimeter 29er.9er, 2 wind calm departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4.
Okay.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 Liberty 757.
Clear for takeoff. Here we go. Let's power set for takeoff. Brakes release. Nose is going to come up soon. There it goes. We just got to keep it level here. Oof. It's already coming off the ground. There we go. That looks like a positive rate to me. Gear coming up. Flaps coming up. We're going to just start our turn there. Heavy on the nose. So let's see if we can trim a little bit of that out. I'm going to bring back the props. 25 on the manifold pressure. Continuing up. Bring the fuel mixture down here. We're at 1,000 feet already. We're going to just continue our turn here. Check this out. How cool is that? Just the sound of this aircraft alone is super cool. 1,900 feet. Leveling off here. We're doing about 120 knots. Really nice aircraft to fly. We're going to head out over the ocean. And like I said, this does have autopilot here. We're going to just do autopilot, altitude hold
Tower
here.
Liberty 757 frequency change.
I'll do altitude up.
Approach Liberty
On the vertical
757
climb.
is type Beechcraft Beach, 3 miles southwest of Whiskey Alpha Bravo, India, 2,400 feet.
2,400
Request
feet.
clearance to
Let's try
transition
the
Charlie
heading
airspace.
here.
Liberty 757 approach. Squawk
So
tree
that's
5,
the
tree 5.
autopilot right there working for us.
Squawk
Very
tree 5,
nicely.
tree 5, Liberty
We'll
757.
go ahead and close these cow flaps up.
Liberty 757 radar contact 3 miles west of Whiskey Alpha Bravo, India, 2,500
Gear
feet.
up light is on.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
And we're doing good so far. Navigation
Cleared to the
works
Charlie
very
airspace,
well in
Liberty
this aircraft. I
757.
believe this is your autopilot. I believe so here. It's not a bad aircraft. Let's take a look inside. See what's going on in here. Sometimes I forget to show you guys everything. Very old school plane, but nevertheless, really nice. Beautiful aircraft. Thank God there's no one on board, for we're about to do some crazy stuff. Very nice and luxury back here. This is like the first private jets, ladies and gentlemen. Beechcraft. Such a nice aircraft. Let's talk a little bit about it. So, this plane has a cruise speed of 183 knots, a max altitude of 21,200 feet, a duration of 5 hours and 30 minutes, and a range of 1,000 nautical miles. That is not bad for an old school plane like this. Can't really beat it. The autopilot is coming off, and we're hand fly it now. We're going pretty good here. Doing about 160 knots. We got our runway right off the wing there. We're almost at 4,000 feet. I'm going to go ahead and start a turn back around here. We're going to come up to 4,000. And once we get over to this waypoint here, we're going to just continue to turn. Alright. I don't want to get too far away from the runway that we took off from. So what I'm going to do is head back in the general direction, and then we will do some stall testing with this aircraft and see how it behaves. There's the runway over here where we took off from. And like I said, I don't want to get too far away from that, being that we're about to do some stall testing here. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm going to put all power full, and we're going to just pull up on the nose here and see what it does for the stall here. Alright, we're dropping 80. We're at 6,000 feet, dropping 60 knots. I'm trying to hold it. The left wing feels like it's pulling. Keeping the nose up here. Continuing to keep the nose up. There's the stall warning. 60 knots, 7,000 feet, continuing. 40 knots, and there it goes. The left wing dips. Alright, let's go with it. Alright. Okay. We only lost about 1,000 feet there. Not too bad. Let's try it again. We'll do another stall test. We'll come back up on the yoke here, and we'll try for a right turn stall, see how it behaves. Just going to hold back on. I'm just going to try to get that leveled out. 10 degrees there. Alright, here we go. There's the stall. I'm pulling on the left, and the right drop. There we go. Alright. Lost about another 1,000 feet there, back down to 6,000. So it's handling fairly well for the stall test. Really, really nicely. That's not bad at all. Alright, let's try it again on the... We're just going to turn back towards that runway once again that we took off from. And now, we're going to go ahead and pull the nose back and do a left turn. See how we do with that. It's really pulling on that left wing. 60 knots. And there it goes. It's going over. Whoa, we did a roll. Alright, not too bad. It's handling fairly well, to be honest with you. Very well. Alright, let's pull a little bit of the rudder back there. Alright, now the final test, the landing. This plane is beautiful. I love it. I'm definitely going to do a stream with this one day. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like in the dark. Alright, there you go. Panel lights are on. Super beautiful aircraft. That's with all the lighting on the outside as well. It's a nice plane to fly, that's for sure. Very happy with this aircraft. A little bit harder to see at night, that's for sure. Alright, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Now we'll turn the lights back on. Let's see here. Oh, I guess we can go back to real time. And what we'll do now is we'll start descending here. I'm going to pull back on the throttles. Put a little bit of the props back up. The mixture can come back up. And we're at 4,000 feet. We don't want to overspeed here, so we're just going to kind of do a turn back over the ocean, back around here. Bleed off some of this airspeed. Also, if you want to with this aircraft, you can roll it as well. It will roll. I wouldn't really recommend doing that, but it can do it, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it can do it in real life, but it can do it in the stream, which is fun. Alright, let's see how we do on the landing. Now, town draggers are not my forte. I'm really not the best at landing them, to be honest with you. And this one has a very heavy nose, so you got to be very gentle on the braking with it so that you don't pop a wheelie and crash into the ground, which I have done before. So you really want to come in on the runway, whoops, sorry, relatively slow. So we're going to just do another turn here to bleed off some of this airspeed. I want to come in about 80. I'm just going to turn back now. And I'll go ahead and drop that gear down. Really fun aircraft to fly, though. Highly recommend it. Now the landing, yeah, that's going to be the tough part for me. I'm not the best at this on the landing, that's for sure. So let's see how we do. Almost at 1,000 feet here. I'm going to try to turning. Really want to try to bring it in as straight as possible with this aircraft, though. That's for sure. I feel like we may be a little too fast, but what I'm going to do is dip the nose in, and then we're just going to bring it back here in order to get some of that airspeed off. Bounced a little bit there. Jeez. See what I mean by the braking? You really want to come in slow with this, because if not, you will. I bounced it a lot there. You should come in super slow with it. Learn from my mistakes, folks, please. But we didn't crash it, which is a good thing. However, that was a pretty atrocious landing, and I'm sure most of you guys can do better than me. But I am here to embarrass myself and do a review. Anyway, there it is. Beautiful aircraft, and we do have those big wheels, so you know, we had a little bit of fun bouncing down the runway. I think there's better ways to do that. You could probably level out, touch the wheels down, and then just get that airspeed bled back before you touch the back of the aircraft down, but you want to come in a little bit under 60, so we'll try that again for sure. But there it is, the Beechcraft Coration, I think it's called. I don't know how to say it correctly, but it's the D18S twin Beech. I love it though. It's not a bad aircraft. It's got that 50 nostalgia to it. Beautiful, beautiful plane. Let's go ahead and brake a little bit here so we don't get kicked off the runway. We'll go ahead and park it up. You know what I forgot to do too is put in flaps. Well, that's my mistake. I should have known better. I was too concerned about landing to forget about the flaps. Alright, let's turn it around here onto a spot. It looks like we got a border patrol out here. Who's driving away? Alright. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful aircraft. Highly recommend it. If you're looking for that older style aircraft, something that you really want to fly, that is fun. Let me put on the brakes here. It wants to keep going. This is it. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. And let me just show you what it looks like at night here on the ground. Okay. And we can open up these cow flaps again. Beautiful aircraft. Alright, let's go back to the daytime here. And shut it down. Let's bring the props back here. And also the fuel and the props, I should say. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Very beautiful aircraft. Fun to fly. Highly recommend it. Cool plane. Very cool plane. Now I'll show you one last thing with the livers, and we'll wrap this up. Let me see if there's any doors that open as well for you. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Does this open? Oh, the door does open. How about that? Okay, so you got a little door there too to let your passengers in and out of. That is pretty cool too. I didn't know they had that in there. I just saw that when I was looking. Super cool. Really nice. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and get out of there. We'll go to... Sorry, I'm not the best at these reviews. I do appreciate you guys supporting me and the channel, and I will definitely get better at this, I promise you. Like anything, you just have to keep trying. So let's go back in here. Boom, Beechcraft. There it is. So it's pretty cool. They got the standard Microsoft Flight Sim and the white on white, and then you got your colorful livers here. So quite a few. You got 8 different ones. This blue one I flew on before. Really cool. This is kind of like a gunmetal. Really nice. Very classy aircrafts. You know what I mean? You can really impress your friends with one of these. So pretty cool. I think I'm going to do a stream with one of these this week on this aircraft. It's a fun plane to fly. Super cool. Great flight plan. Everything works really well on it. So I'm super happy with it, and highly recommend it. I thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to the channel. Stay, if you guys want to come on for a live stream, I'll be around doing live streams as well. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Until next time, I'll see you on the next review. Thanks for watching. Peace.